Right now, it's an MTV feature presentation.
The Falco Guest VJ Hour is sponsored by Miller Lite Beer and by the Sunset Blues Jeans Collection.
Good evening. We join you now to Austria for the Falco Guest VJ Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We find ourselves here in inner Europe in the famous country of Austria. No kangaroos around, no kangaroos around, because it's not Australia, it's Austria. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, Austria is the place, it's the home place of a lot of famous songs. I want to make you a little bit familiar with the scene, with the wonderful panorama you see here. On this side, you get the downhill run, where Niki Lauda did his first World Cup race, and he won, you know. This direction is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's birthplace. You don't believe me too, yeah? This is Arnold Schwarzenegger's favorite jogging forest. I met him yesterday, believe me, he's fine. If you look certainly for Wide World of Sports, you will know the scene where he crashes down the hill, you know? It's just right over here. In case that you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not only your tourist guide, I'm also Falco here from Vienna in Austria. I'm gonna be your guest VJ tonight, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Stay here, because there is David Byrne from the Talking Heads coming over with the live version of Once in a Lifetime. David Byrne of Talking Heads, live, Once in a Lifetime, taken from the film Stop Making Sense. Definitely one of my favorite bands. Alright folks, coming up, I've got videos from Out of Noise from Great Britain, and Arthur Brown, you remember him? It was the one with the helmet on fire, you know? And we're gonna visit Mozart right now, but first I'm gonna disappear while you watch this. I was not kidding.
This is today's Chevrolet Camaro.
Saturday night, USA, heartbeat moving, time to play. Camaro's waiting for you. Lead me to the Chevrolet. Big night history, go our way. See Camaro you. Saturday night, USA, streets are Chevrolet. Time today's Chevy, today's Chevy. Camaro.
You're still on MTV, our favorite program. I'm still Falco. I'm not only the one who did the commissar and rock Me Amadeus, I'm also your Austrian tour guide to this evening. You see, we got a lot of directions here. We maybe could go to the Pension Park Villa. I'm doing my autogram sessions from 4 to 5 p.m. each day there. Or maybe to the House of Stephanie. It's also very famous. Let me see. The next video is coming from Poland. Let's try which direction could Poland be from here. I think it's northwest. It should be right over there. And this is Art of Noise, close to the edit. Meine Damen und Herren, mein Name ist immer noch Falco. Ich bin immer noch Ihr Guest VJ on your favorite program MTV. You saw Arthur Brown and Fire. Falls dieser Song, ja, übrigens, wir haben natürlich jetzt einen Punkt in unserem Programm erreicht, wo ich es vorziehe, also nur mehr Deutsch zu sprechen. Falls dieser Song oder dieses Video irgendwo bei Ihnen zu Hause einen Brand ausgelöst haben sollte, wir sind hier at the Fire Brigade. Bring us your fire, your personal fire, your own fire, yeah. There's somebody to care about it. We handle your personal fire, right? This video was done at the Beat Club in the 60s. Und natürlich, wir wissen, Schwarz-Weiß-Videos sind eine sehr, sehr aufregende Sache, eine sehr fashionable Sache in der Zwischenzeit geworden. Es war eigentlich in Farbe gemacht, aber sie haben es dann schwarz-weiß broadcasted because it's so fashionable, alright? And we're gonna have more from Austria with me, with Falco, you know? Falco as your guest DJ on MTV continues.
You have a right to
I'm Falco, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still your guest, VJ, on your favorite program, MTV. I'm talking to you from Austria in inner Europe. You have to know one thing. When we're talking about food in Austria, we're talking about candies, sweet stuff, you know. To make you familiar with the location here, this is a very typical Austrian candy store, and this honorable man is the guy who runs the business here. This is Mr. Teufel. Mr. Teufel, wie geht's Ihnen?
No, mir geht's sehr gut.
What's about the business?
Nachdem ich in Ihrer Gesellschaft bin.
Oh, he says he loves to see me, yeah? That means maybe he knows me. Mr. Teufel, have you ever heard about a pop star named Falco? Haben Sie jemals schon was von Falco gehört?
Ja, freilich, ein bekannter Sänger, der die...
Honorable singer, yeah?
So angegeben
Yeah, and it says Falco always got his hair back on that. All right, another question, Mr. Teufel. Eine andere Frage. Was sagen Sie denn so zur österreichischen Rockszene? What, Mr. Teufel, are you thinking about Austrian rock scene, all right?
Ja, also manches Mal gefällt es mir sehr gut, muss ich
Sometimes he likes it, yeah?
ja.
Okay.
Und dann sind wieder Sachen darunter, die, sagen wir, nicht auf meiner Linie liegen.
I see. Mr. Teufel says, there is quite something good in Austrian music, like in each music, but he's much more into the American stuff like Led Zeppelin or Twisted Sister or AC/DC, like that. A last question, and letzte Frage, Mr. Teufel. I see you sell Mozart cakes here. Do you sell also jelly beans? Ich sehe, Sie verkaufen also hier diese Mozart-Kugeln. Verkaufen Sie auch diese vom Präsidenten da, diese jelly beans?
Ja, irgendwie.
Yeah, I see. He sells it, but he says he's completely sold out. That doesn't only mean that a lot of American people are around here. Maybe I'm sure he is, but he doesn't tell us. Yeah? He's in a big mail order business with somebody in Washington, D.C., yeah? While I check out the food, you check out Fishbone. This will be our next video on MTV.
All right, everybody, I gotta have this suit back by 6. Let's try and get it right.
Amadeus Mozart 25th Symphony, and we are here with the master. Wolfgang Amadeus, I hope you don't mind when I call you Wolfie because I'm coming from Vienna too. You know, there has been such a break in your career. Maybe you could tell us something about it. Let me say 70, 80 to 90, 86. Do you see any explainable reason for your success now in 90, 85, 90, 86?
Well, my friend, let me make clear something. First, did you arrange it with my management? I told Salieri to talk to you, right? Okay. I said 2 minutes, so let's hurry up. All right. I mean, the reason for success, I'm used to have success in waves. That's the thing in showbiz, and it was 78 is the same thing like it is in fact now 1986. That's the reason for success, and it's always been the same, and it always will be the same in showbiz. You know.
Well, Wolfgang, Wolfie, I'm very sure you often ask this question, and I know it's really kind of a typical cliche, like people say, but maybe you could explain to our audience, how do you handle your success at the moment?
How I handle my success? Very easily. I need a team around me, and I got it now. It took me 200 years to get this team. You know my old friend Salieri? Salieri, you hear me? On your knees, man. He's the one who got the Oscar instead of me. I could say he got my Oscar, yeah? Now Salieri, he changed in the meantime completely, I tell you. He's gonna be my road manager now. He's taking care about everything. He's taking care about the monitor system. He's taking care about facilities like catering, because the members of the band has to be satisfied. And finally, he's also taking care about the backstage passes, because I hope my wife don't look at that. All right?
A very final question, Wolfie. That sounds terrific what you say. Indeed, it does. But could you tell us a little bit more about your plans for the future?
Well, my friend, nobody knows what's gonna happen in the future. I got a lot of experience, I tell you. I can tell you something. I signed a very special contract, you know. But one of our major problems as artists here, it was 780, the same thing like 986 is tax. So I just can't tell you more about that, but I signed a very special contract here in Vienna, all right? All right, Wolfgang, thank you very much. It was really interesting. It was not boring anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I'm going to introduce my own video now. All right, this is Falco. Do you know him? And right, Me Amadeus. Well, I always wanted to be a part of that video. MTV gave me the chance. Godly and Cream. So, do you guys just explain a little bit the location around here? This is the very famous Südbahn Hotel. You didn't know it? Me too, right? It was one of the most important hotels here around the turn of the century. Now it's closed up. You see, it's the Rip von Winkle Austrian style. And the legend says there's a vicious dog inside. Nobody's seen it before, you know. And he's still taking care about Rip. He's still sleeping very well. It's a sort of dog like Cujo, you know. Let's see, maybe he got a message for us. Cujo, you hear me? Oh, yeah, what did you say? Oh, yeah, he says he wants to see the Cars video, Drive, you know. And we're going into that after these very important messages. Cujo, halt die Goschen, verdammter Schweinehund, it means shut up, doggy.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
Active hair needs its own kind of protection all year long. Introducing New Flex Sun and Sport Conditioner.
New Flex Sun and Sport.
It has sunscreen to help guard against sun's damaging rays and elastin to moisturize wind-dried hair.
New Flex Sun and Sport.
Get it for body, for shine, for beautiful hair all year long.
New Flex Sun and Sport.
New Flex Sun and Sport bodybuilding shampoo, conditioner, and mousse.
All right, I'm Falco. I'm your guest VJ on MTV tonight. As you can see, I'm driving too, yeah? You know, in Austria, we are used to very handsome cars, not under 40 feet, you know? And talking about Drive, there is one of my favorite videos. It's Drive by the Cars, right? And now, let me go for some petrol, all right? to Ashes by David Bowie. David is a crack. This is Falco, Snow to Snow Falco. I hope you visit once Austria, because you see we got a lot of stuff here. I mean, a lot of snow for skiing, so don't worry about the cars. It's very normal up here. All right, folks, I think we're coming to very close to the end of our show, and finally we've got a tribute to my hometown, Vienna. Coming up next, the British band Ultravox with Vienna. First, commercials.
They're not underground anymore.
Try one on. Celebrity Eurosport. Something more from today's Chevrolet. Celebrity Eurosport. Drive today's Chevy, live today's Chevy. Celebrity. Genesis.
Premiere concert. MTV brings you Genesis.
Wednesday night.
10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific.
Be there.
Ultravox talking about Oh Vienna. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this seems to be the very end of our show. It was a pleasure for me to have you as guest here in Austria. There is one thing I should remember to mention. I met Wolfgang Amadeus, you know, my old friend from the interview here. I met him a couple of days ago in a bar hanging around like usually, you know, and he said, "Oh, Falco, you're quite successful in States and you're going to get there. My best regards, my best wishes to them. I would love to follow you there, but they don't want to let me go because I'm doing such a great job here. I'm playing the Royal Empire Viennese Opera House for the next 250 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you visit Vienna, don't miss Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Each day, midnight, it's showtime. Don't miss it because he's there. Auf Wiedersehen. That means goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.
You're with Mark Goodman on MTV. We've got Ozzy and Julian Lennon coming up. The Pet Shop Boys take advantage of the possibilities. That's the news in 10. Now Bowie and Jagger.